Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Math Guru and today we will be talking about exponential functions. And for today's objectives, we will be solving exponential problems, learning the different rules, and differentiating exponential equations and inequalities. So what are the key differences between exponential equations and exponential inequalities? So the main difference between them is that in exponential equations, we always use the equal sign. However, in exponential inequalities, we can come up with 4 different problems that may include the less than sign, the greater than sign, or the less than or equal to, or the greater than or equal to sign. So let's go use our handy blackboard and solve some problems. Let's go! First off is we have exponential equation problem. So with the given 5 raised to 4x plus 28 is equal to 125 raised to 6x, we can now proceed to the first step. So the first step is finding the same base. In order to find the same base, we must first find something in common between these two numbers. So we know that 125 is a cube of 5. So now we can write it as 5 raised to 4x plus 28 is equal to 5 raised to 3 times 6x. With the loss of exponent, we can now multiply this 3 and 6x. So now we have 5 raised to 4x plus 28 is equal to 5 raised to 18x. With that, we can now proceed to the second step. So the second step is equating the exponents. By equating the exponents, we can now find x. So to do that, we must first equate the exponents. So now we need to put the like terms on one side. So we now have 28 is equal to 18x minus 4x. So simplify, we now have 28 is equal to 14x. Now, what we need to do now is we have to isolate x. In order to do that, we need to divide both sides by 14. So it's 14x is divided by 14 and it's equal to 28 over 14. Now simplify. Now we have x. X is equal to 2. That's it for the exponential equation problem. So now we proceed to the next problem, which is an exponential inequality problem. With the given 4 raised to negative 3x plus 16 is greater than 256, we can now proceed to the first step. So the first step is finding for the same base again. So to find the same base, we must first find something in common between these two numbers. Now, we know that 256 is 4 raised to 4. So now we can put it as 4 raised to negative 3x plus 16 is greater than 4 raised to 4. With that, we can now proceed to the second step. Like the other problem, we will now equate the exponents. So, the exponents are negative 3x plus 16 is greater than 4. Now, we have to put the like terms on one side. So now we have negative 3x is greater than 4 minus 16. So now we simplify that into negative 3x is greater than negative 12. So now, what we need to do is isolate x. So to isolate x, we need to divide both sides by negative 3. It will now be negative 3x over negative 3 is greater than negative 12 over negative 3. Now, with this problem, we have a special case. That special case is changing the greater than sign into a less than sign because we are dividing negative numbers. And another rule is when dividing negative numbers with each other, we will have a positive number. So now we have x. So with that, x is now less than 4. So that is what we have for the exponential inequality problem. I hope you guys learned and will apply this to your studies. Thank you.